Hello, this is Sean Beatti, and I'm just going to show you a couple tips on setting up your classroom for remote learners. By now you should have a webcam, an extension cord if needed, as well as a tripod if you would like. This is the gooseneck tripod. I've clipped it onto the desk here. You're going to want to plug it into the front of your classroom computer. If you use the USB extension, that will give you more lead for your camera. So you just plug that in. To the front of the computer. You'll turn your projector on as normal, depending on your classroom. Now the classrooms mostly have two monitors, which allows for easier manipulation of a Google Meet window. One thing to note in these classrooms is with the two monitors, if you're not seeing an image on both screens, you can use the Windows P shortcut to adjust whether it's extending the monitor for the second monitor or whether it's duplicating. That tip can also help as you're walking into a classroom and you're not seeing the login screen. Just knowing that can help. So I'm going to keep it on extend because that's what I'm going to want to use, but the duplicate option will show the same thing on both monitors. I'm going to choose extend, and I'm going to log in. Once you start your Google Meet, you may need to allow Chrome access to your camera and microphone, and that's this dialog that will come up. Now I can see the view of the classroom that this camera will be feeding to the remote learners. I'm going to join my Google Meet, and now that I have got two monitors set to on the extend mode, what I can do is I can drag this monitor with the Google Meet over here onto the second monitor. You can do that just by dragging in the top of the window and moving it over to the second monitor. We've got two monitors running on one computer. Now if the computer happens to be set up to duplicate those displays, again you can use that Windows P for project or present and then switch from duplicate to extend. Another thing that may come up on occasion is you're dragging to the right and you're hitting the right side of the monitor and it's not going to the left, for example, or vice versa. A tip for that is to right click on your desktop and choose the display settings and make sure that the orientation of your primary and secondary monitor are correct for your room. So for example, if I switch these, then this monitor will be on the left side according to Windows, but it was correct, so I'm going to leave it on the right side. You can identify which monitor is which by clicking the identify button. I hope these tips are useful, and feel free to reach out to the ITS Help Desk if you have any questions.